Hello, I'm Ian. I'm the Vicar at St Wilfrid's in Cowplain. The recent announcement from the Prime Minister is unprecedented in our country's history. I'm sure that it will come as no surprise to you that we've been given no choice but to close our church and our halls until further notice. We've already had to suspend all our services and activities and events. Even weddings and funerals were affected by these new directives. We've taken these actions because of our responsibility to love our neighbours. Jesus said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. Love your neighbour as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these." I'm sure that, like me, you are wondering what might happen over the coming weeks and how this might affect us all. Many are no doubt concerned about the health of loved ones, or indeed themselves. And being alone and feeling isolated is a real challenge for a large number in our community and indeed our church family. Well, I want to say very clearly that St Wilfrid's is not closed. Yes, our buildings are locked, but actually church is much more than just buildings. Church is the community of those who follow Jesus. And we don't need to be physically in the same place to be able to do so. So we can still support one another through this time. Loving our neighbours is loving God. We want everyone to feel connected, and that takes each of us to play our part. Please regularly contact your neighbours and your friends. These days there are so many ways of doing this without being there in person. Find out what works for you. Now, phone calls might seem a bit old hat, but actually they are incredibly powerful and really appreciated. Then there's all manner of different types of modern technology. WhatsApp, Facebook, Skype, FaceTime, Zoom. Please use them to look out for each other. And I've already heard of one of our home groups that is meeting by Zoom. We also want to ensure that no one falls through the net. So if you or others who you know are feeling isolated or would like someone to chat with or to pray with by phone, please contact our pastoral care team. And don't forget, if you have a prayer request, we will be delighted to pray for you. And our prayer team coordinators, our prayer chain coordinators would love you to get in touch. Contact details for all of these and for our parish office are on our church website, and we've been sending these details out. During this difficult time, we want to help us all, not just to continue, but actually to grow in our Christian faith. So in our regular emails, we've highlighted some of the wonderful daily devotional prayer websites and apps that are available. Please do take a look. And do subscribe to those emails, and if you have, please do read them. You can subscribe via our website, which is stwilfridscowplain.co.uk, or you can email me and I will put you on the list. And don't forget, we also have our Facebook page at St Wilfrid's Cowplain, and like our website, we've been updating that with all manner of different helps and tips, and also using video. One thing I'd like to highlight is this little booklet which I've taken from the Church of England website. It's simply helping us worship at home. There's some simple forms of morning and night prayer that you can do on your own or with your family. You can download this from our website, and there's a link on the weekly email. I'm convinced that God is with us through this crisis. So let's together pray. Let's pray that God might help all the medical staff, the doctors, the nurses, all involved in our hospitals, that they might be able to care for all who are sick. Let's pray for guidance particularly for our government, their advisors, and all who are making difficult decisions at this time. And let's pray to God for protection, particularly for the most vulnerable amongst us, the sick, the poor, those at the margins of society, those whose livelihoods are at greatest risk. Thank you.